Hello. This is a treat enough being here. I have...
All right, then get out.
Got me. I'm boom, 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 boom.
That's a good sign.
This is, yeah. I had things I can talk about.
They're going to tar and feather you if you don't come up with something pretty quick.
I know, it's...
Something caused you to do that. What was it? Something made you want to chew with us. What was it?
I was going to come up here no matter what.
Why? Why? We want you to say why.
I wanted to talk to you in the physical flesh and see you
Okay,
eye
so
to eye.
it's not great, is it? There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you want confirmation that you're seen, and you're seen. You light it up in a very bright way. What that means, when we see someone that lights up like you, we're lighting up. It means that you've got desires, but you've got expectations that are so close. There's nothing in the way of you. And that's what you want to hear from us. There's nothing in the way of you. You're wide open.
Could you go a little deeper on that? Nope. That's fair.
No. If you're not asking it, we're not giving it. The question that you did ask is, you wanted confirmation about why you got chosen, and that's it. Because you have...
Well, I feel like...
Oh, now it's coming.
Oh, yeah, now you're going to stir some stuff up. Well, I discovered Abraham in like February, so this is new for me, and yet I've soaked my mind in this stuff. I've had previous 10 years of personal development stuff that I feel like some of it is like a thorn in my head. And
it's all helpful. Every bit of it was helpful. Don't discount any of it. Don't push against any of it. It all was part of the process of unfolding. It was all good and all helpful, and love every bit of it. Feel only appreciation for all of it. But you see, you are an ever-expanding being, so you will always be on the precipice of something more. You're not ever going to get it done. And that's the thing that we most want to say to you, because there's a little bit of insecurity within you. It's present within almost everybody that goes something like, I feel incomplete. And we say, get used to it. You always will be. That's why you've come. But we don't feel any strong wavering about what to do. We think you're pretty well tuned into your guidance system.
About what to do? What do you mean by that? You said talk, and so I'm talking about things.
Do you have a question?
I could, yeah. Yes.
We will give you 2 minutes for a question.
Absolutely. I'm stuck between effective, like motivation action and inspiration action.
You know the difference, though.
I do know the difference.
So what do you think got you in this chair just now? Motivation or inspiration? Do you think you tuned to us and then we saw you, or do you think you demanded your place in this chair?
That one. I feel like in my head I demanded being here.
But see, here's the difference, and that's why we're having this conversation. In this law of attraction based universe, if you mean by demand clarity, then we'll go with it. If you mean by demand, I'm going to get what I want regardless of whether it's harmonic with anybody else, then it's not that way. So what you're calling the demand or the determination is just the clarity. It's the definiteness of purpose. It's the singularness of thought.
Yeah, and I think what really got rid of some resistance to get up here was that for a while I was worried, am I going to say the right, do I have a question? Should I formulate something?
You haven't even stepped close to the right thing.
I know.
We've just been antagonizing the life out of you
I know.
ever since you sat down here, because it's not about that. It's not about saying the right thing. It's about holding an intention and then letting the intention be satisfied.
I feel like I've held a lot of intentions in my life that have just fallen apart. And
that's because you thought you were holding the intention and you weren't. You were holding the intention for it and the awareness against it, and the intention for it and the awareness against it. And you're doing a little bit of that right now. The intention for it and the awareness against it. So it's just a matter of calibrating yourself to what you want. We're going to make a very strong statement to you, to all of you, but we really want you to hear this. There's just one thing you have to do in order to be or do or have any of it. Just one thing. You just have to desire it. But it takes a little practice to desire and then not fight against it with memories, with observations, with what you think other people think. But when you are pure in your desire, meaning you expect it, you want it, and you trust it, you want it, and you trust it, you want it, and you know it, then you're going to be pleasantly pummeled with those things that you've been wanting for a while. It's not unusual to not expect things to come when they haven't been coming. And that's why we incessantly, those of you who've been listening to us for a while, we just keep going back to the beginning. There's this law of attraction, and it is dominant. And this is a world of attraction only. There's no assertion. And what you are putting out is what's coming back to you. Pay attention. Pay attention to what's coming back. That's what you're putting out. If what's coming back pleases you, then keep putting it out there. If you're getting all kinds of love and all kinds of wonderful things back, then keep doing what you're doing. But this is about living life and figuring out, oh, that happened to me is a result of these feelings that I've been having, which are because of these thoughts that I've been thinking. And before you know it, you've purified, you've clarified, you've calibrated your thoughts to your inner being who's thinking the thoughts of everything that you've put into your vibrational reality. Do you know what we mean by vibrational reality? You came into this physical body and you've been sorting and sifting, knowing what you don't want and asking for all kinds of things, whether you speak it out loud or not. And every time you ask, every time, verbally or vibrationally or emotionally, you ask for something, it is a vibrational emanation. It is a vibrational radiating. It is a vibrational oozing. It is a vibrational rocket that your inner being sees, follows, and tends to. And this culmination of all of these desires that you've been setting into motion equal a vibrational reality that is like a baby in the womb. It is gestating and ready to come out into the world where you can see it, but you have to be in the state of allowing yourself to see it. You've put so much there, but most people, they don't calibrate themselves to what's there. And you know why? You know why you don't calibrate yourself to the things that you have created and to the things that you want and to the things that you've asked for? We're not saying that you all don't. We're not saying that any of you always don't. We're just saying when you don't calibrate to what's in your vortex, you know why? Because you're calibrating to what's already manifested, which has nothing to do with it. It's like old news. It's like somebody saying, oh, I got a new job. And somebody saying, oh, what are you going to do? And you say, I don't know, but let me tell you about my last job. Well, how much are you going to make? Well, I'm not sure, but I didn't make enough on my last job. It's like what is or what has been is so stuck in your vibrational craw that you don't let yourself expect around it, even though your inner being has taken every detail that you've asked for in every phase of every relationship, in every phase of everything that you've lived. Everything that you didn't like caused you to ask for something different, and all of that your inner being has calibrated to and knows exactly how to lead you, wonderful you and all that you've asked for, to the details of all of that. And you all say, good, let's go, and let's go now. And your inner being says, let's savor it, let's milk it, let's live life. Let's let life show you all of these things that you want in this delicious way, and this delicious way, and this delicious way.